2. It's now completed once with Paul. Now, if you've not played Dishonored, it's like a stealthy action first-person shooter with puzzle solving, stuff like that in it. Jumping, climbing, like a more violent version of maybe Mirror's Edge, let's say something like that. And the aesthetics are amazing. I personally think it looks brilliant, one of the best looking games I've played. The detail of it is amazing. I also apologise if you can hear a dog jumping around, because my youngest is going mental, knocking everything over, throwing her toys down the stairs. So anyway, enough of that. Let's get this started. Now I'm gonna just jump into any random level, I think, just so I can show off more the different abilities that you can get a bit further in the game. If I start from the beginning right now, it might be a little bit boring in terms of watching what you can and can't do. Although this is not a new game, so you've probably seen some of this before. So let's crack on as soon as this is loaded. Like I said, the game, I personally think the style is fantastic. I love it. And the world they've created has got so much detail in it.
And so the Duke's reign in Sukanos came to an abrupt end, with the old order burned to the ground.
Like here, it started on the last level.
Times were hard, and the people left the world had no choice but to claw and fight for.
I did not expect that to happen. Let's pause it and quit out of there, shall we? Let's load again. Let's load again. Let's go away. I don't know what level should we go on this one. Mansion, Dust District. Let's go to District. No, let's go there. Right. Sorry about that. That was a waste of your time and mine. Let's load it a level where you can actually play. My dog is now scratching the door. Come on. Here. You're not going out. Come on. Sorry, little love. You've been out. And I have locks on my doors because she can open doors. Right, here we go. Sorry about that. Start all over again. This might be quite a feature. My dog's interrupting anything I do. So your base of operations are kind of like this ship that you're on. Don't ask me what the name of the ship is because I can't remember. Something about a whale, something whale. Like I said, it looks. I personally like the style. It's really nice. Some objects you can interact with. Go for a little wander.
The void again, but it feels different.
And I've not double checked, but I think the voice might be David Hayter, the guy who does metal.
Surprised I can pull you into this place. The outsider marked me long ago.
So I'm gonna skip
you
it, just in case you want to watch.
What's she playing at?
When you've not played it, you don't
Maybe
want to
how is the question.
Much, do you? Oh, you don't want to see that? I'll talk over it. There's not much of a spoiler. You won't understand what's going on if you've not played the game, so don't worry too much if you do see something. Why I can't skip this bit, but I can skip the other bit. This is called the Void where I am now. It's like a realm of magic, I think. Still not 100% sure exactly. Oh, look at that. You can do it. And in here,
During the day, Jessamine and I played games in the
you
town.
can probably tell my difference. I've probably picked the worst level to get this down. Just me running on some black stuff. But we'll get to tomorrow.
Mother and I saw the nastiest parts of Dunwall,
Stabbing.
ending up in debtor's
If you like
prison.
stabbing, then this game is a good game for you. If you're not keen on stabbing, then you can always snoop around and not use a sword. You can even play through the whole game without using any magic or abilities.
How much of this is true, and how much is Delilah's warped imagination?
I might try that at some point, although I imagine it's pointless. Although I have managed to find out that on some maps you can actually just run to the end, as long as you've got no one to kill. You can just run from the beginning right to the end. Also, I apologise because I've got a cup of coffee and I will be drinking it through. The Dreadful Whale, that's what the ship's called. The Dreadful Whale.
When I saw what they'd done to Anton Sokolov, I wanted to hurt.
It's gameplay, it's not really, we don't want the story stuff, do we? Let's just skip to shit. I will promise you get to some stuff.
I'm with you, even in the void, if only I could do more.
Oh yeah, that's a real thing. Oh, whatever. So yeah, I mean, like I said, it looks really nice.
Why do so many have so little?
So basically, this heart in my hand is from your dead girlfriend. It's in the first game. You have markers there that I'm following.
Chinned. Anton, you've had 3 days.
Meet me at the skiff when you want to set out for the Royal Conservatory.
Yeah, I'm ready to set off. So all you do is small marker again.
Why do so
As I was
many
saying,
have
we've
so
got this
little?
heart, which is from
It
the
was never meant to be this way.
or wife, I'm not sure. She died in the first game. That's right at the beginning, so that's not spoiled, by the way. So that's the town or city over there that we will be going to on that little ship up there. Yeah, so the heart, basically, if you press it, gives you a little
I hear laughter.
that does that.
Somewhere there is
Talks to
still
you.
merriment and song.
But generally, what'll happen is it'll show you where certain things are to go find, like collectibles and stuff like that. So let's use this.
We'll
let's
take
go,
the skiff. I don't want to bring the
stabbing.
Dreadful Whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Interested in what you got to say.
Yes, let's go.
Let's go. That's still a cool, pretty good mask. I like that. Next Comic-Con, I think. Next Comic-Con, might try and make that mask. Also, you'll see I'm streaming without a camera. I don't have my camera set up, and at this moment in time I don't have a PlayStation camera to plug into my PlayStation, so for this very first live play, which no one's watching anyway, so it makes no difference if there's a camera on or not, there is no camera, just a piece of watermelon from Minecraft, or wherever. I think it was Minecraft. It's watermelon anyway, I can tell you that. Basically as well, the story revolves around yourself, Corvo, or Emily. Emily's your daughter. She's the girl you rescued in the first game. And basically she's been the Empress of Dunwell, and someone's come and tried to overthrow, well not tried, they have overthrown her, and then you're out for revenge, basically to try and get everything back. I won't tell you no more. I'll try and keep out of any important story stuff, so that's like kind of jumping halfway through the game. You won't be able to tell what's going on.
There'll be a Grand Guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
And a world that's really
Someday I'd like to know more about how you met Ashworth.
You know,
I know you
like
would.
backstory.
Trust me,
It
Ashworth
books
is
all
important to
the
Delilah.
fine.
Which brings up
If you want
something
to take the
else.
time to read.
You might be able to
Really
exploit
quite
the
important.
Abbey of the Everyman and remove Ashworth from the play. Turns
Sorry
out the
about that.
Vice Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal.
Not interested. So everything's really quite unique. Nothing looks the same in terms of the map layout on any particular level that you go to. I would like, all the levels are quite big and open, so you can kind of, there's particular places where you're supposed to go, like I'm supposed to go to the solid one, right? Or that's kind of like an optional mission. So if you go to your missions, you got missions there, and so these ones are like optional ones. You can do them, you can't do it, it's totally up to you. So first of all, we've got these powers here. Now you can unlock these when you collect ruins, so I've got 6 ruins there, so I can unlock some stuff. Now, generally this one I like, and the stopping time one is pretty good, although because it's such a good one, you got to collect quite a few ruins to use that. On my next playthrough, I'll jump to nearer the end so you can see a little bit more of these things. What am I called? Yep, enchantments or powers. So what I have on here is dark vision. So if I press that when I'm on there, I can actually see through walls and see what kind of where the guards are stood and stuff like that, which is pretty good if you're sneaking around and don't want to get caught. Blink is probably the first one you want to use, and I'll show you exactly what that does. So I'll just this is your wheel. Choose from. Hold L1 to choose. You have sleeping darts. Incendiary bolts, normal crossbow bolts, howling bolts, which I've never used. You got a gun, sticky grenade, and then some traps. So these are your powers here. Everything appears on here once you've unlocked it. You've got at the bottom left there like a quick one on your D-pad, but to be honest I never use that either. So let's just go in. So basically what this does is, your sneak mode you had at a C. So if we want to go up there, we can go across here, go up there. Now I can't jump up there, it's too high, but blink allows you to do that. Now you think you better turn off lights and stuff like that, but you can't, or smash them. A bit strange like that. You can blow out candles, but you can't turn off these giant lights. Certain characters in it will just talk to you. Some will warn you off. Some will actively go seek out guards if they spot you. And obviously the guards will attack you. Another little upgrade I've got is this. So you can like zoom in and see stuff. And around here. Now I know from playing it's a guard out there somewhere. What I like to do is get high up, so if you can get high up somewhere, you can only jump, this blink jump so far. And another upgrade that I added was when you're holding it to jump, time pauses, so it gives you a chance to actually just look around and see where you exactly want to go. When you first unlock it, you don't have that option. Time still goes on, so you can still be seen or caught, whereas like this just gives you that little bit extra time. If you watch, look, when I move, time starts again. So as long as you stood still, you can stay like that. So what I did before is I just kind of like go roughly the same route. Now unfortunately the AI is a little bit poor, but let's just do it.
Let us see about it.
So that's how like a basic. Now you've got 2 options when you're attacking people. Getting in high, just so no one can see. You can either when you sneak up behind people, you can either use a non-lethal, just choke them and pass them out, or you can just kill them. Now to be honest, I played the game by just killing as many people as I could, and avoided killing civilians. I actually think I only killed 2 civilians all the way through. So people up there. So the best thing is you just look around, find out where you want to go. If you're in their eye line, they
Time to pay the
will
price if you want to live.
spot you.
Never heard of her. Oh wait, wasn't she a waitress down on the docks?
You must have heard the stories about Pirate Betty.
And sometimes you get
But all the
clues about
terrible
certain stuff.
things I've done to
So
the fools who
often
refuse
it
to
is
give up
quite
some
interesting to sort of
trinkets
listen
or a
to what
bag
they're
of
talking about.
coins.
No,
Generally, some
I've
of
never
them
heard one
might
word
tell
of
you
that.
where there's maybe some treasure or something valuable. Some might give you important clues on where you can and can't go. So we're going to go up to there.
Everything. I played my
But generally,
part when I was the
you've got to be
victim.
careful stuff
How
like
are we
this, because
supposed
if
to
you walk
attract
into
any
that, you
suckers
can
if you
knock
won't
it
play
down.
along?
You're the worst thug I've ever seen. Pirate Betty, my ass. You couldn't scare
Now
a
this,
seagull.
I didn't even know this.
What a
So these are
moving,
bad guys.
tragic death. You're a
Now, I could have probably
far
saved
better
it. I'm not
actress than
sure
I
what would have
am.
happened if I did. But if you do,
Shit! What was that?
there. So you can find little bottles of stuff like that, and it'll knock people unconscious. So they're unconscious now. You can steal anything from them. You can move the body out of the way. And surprisingly, sometimes, chucking them around don't kill them. Has he got a key on him? Oh, it's got a key on him. Also in the game, you can find these places, like black markets.
Please take a look
that's
around.
A ruin there,
we have the
which you can
best
purchase.
wares for
Now,
discerning
it's
guests
actually quite easy to
such
find
as
a lot
yourself.
of money, so you can talk to them.
Welcome to my shop. Say, an acquaintance
you
of
buy
mine is
upgrades
supposed
for
to be
your mask
holed up
or
in an
your
office
gun
overlooking the
or
Royal
your
Conservatory.
bow, grenades,
Check
stuff
on
like
them
that.
if
They're
you're
all
headed that
upgradable.
way. I check
Although I
myself,
found
but
no
the streets
reason
are
to
locked
upgrade
down.
most of the stuff.
I'd make it worth your
Rarely-
time.
Rarely
Don't think
use,
about it.
See anything you
apart from
like?
a sword.
Come in, my friend.
So I wanted to concentrate.
Always a
It tells us
delight to see
something
you.
there. So, right here. Find my vaults. Got everything filled up anyway. So safe combination, you can buy that. So if you find the safe, you won't have ruin really.
An
Buy that.
excellent choice.
Don't need any of them. That stuff gives you mana, so it's like your magic.
All those
And that's
valuable
health, obviously, red and
artworks
blue.
locked up in the conservatory where no
Usual
one can
for,
see them.
most games.
Farewell. And do think
You
of us
can
again.
also break into all of these shops.
Welcome back.
If you look in, you can
Please,
see stuff that you
take
can,
your time.
all that you can steal. Now, this one I've not tried to break into. You can't break through that door because it's made out of metal. I don't have a key.
What a pleasant surprise to see you again.
I could probably stab him through there, but I don't think that'd do anything. Like I say, there's a lot to read, a lot of backstory. It's like there's these everywhere, so you can read these, see what's going on currently, and there's some books to tell you about the history of the place. I'm gonna hide these guys in there. Because like at the end, you kind of get a rating of how well you've done in terms of making sure no one's seen you. Now it's always best as well to look around to see if you can actually see open windows like this, or anywhere else you can go. The game does limit you to what you can and can't do. Like I can't go over there. There's no way over there. It's kind of like blocked. You're not supposed to go there. Always best to go around sneaky as well. Well, unless you just want to go around and kill everybody. Which you can do. You can literally just start the map and just start shooting and stabbing. Now I'm just going to go turn it up a little bit because I can't actually hear anybody. So, and the good thing about the blink, because I have the blink and it freezes time, if I do get spotted, I can literally just kind of hold it, zap off somewhere, and get out of the way. Now, unless you've been through it before, always best to have a little peek through the hole. The guy over there sleeping. I think that's it. It's locked. Now, you can actually upgrade so you can break through doors. I could place a grenade on it and it'd blow the door up and get in. But to be honest, that would just alert everybody. I'm pretty confident in my skills that I can get away, or at least kill everybody. But you do only take a couple of stabs before you're dead. But like I said, I just love how this game looks. I think it looks awesome. See, there's the different stuff there. And once you like do that, it's kind of like saved in your logs, so lore and maps, and then you can go back and read them at leisure, which I think is really handy. You can set alarms, so if I set that, if there's a guard in there, they will come and investigate, and then I could potentially hide somewhere and jump out, stabby.
My nerves is shot. Something unsavory going on. I'm getting good and drunk after this.
Okay. And like I said, the guards can be quite stupid. So I know from my first playthrough that these guys just stay like that. He stays there. Oh no, I don't. He walks around. So we can go over. I can go.
I'm hungry.
Stab. Stab. Blink, just to make sure he ain't gonna go anywhere. Get up there. They can't see you when you blink. And if he walks over there, you'll see the dead bodies and then you'll be alerted. There, look.
One of us is down.
Now that goes against you because when the red thing flashes above his head, that's when he's spotted something and he knows something's up. So let's just leave these guys. Not that man, so I don't really need any money. Like I said, it's best to hide the bodies if you want to do the game fully stealth. Food gives you a bit of life, bullets, health. Now, like I say, the map is like basically open world, so you can kind of almost go anywhere you want in your route to that diamond over there. You can see there's windows open which you can go and jump in. And if you play the game from the beginning, it'll tell you what to do. Like this is showing like there's wires here connect to this windmill, which power light, I think, and maybe something. Oh, that gate over there. Oops. That gate down there. If I walk through that wall of light, it's called, it kills you. So somewhere there'll be a box connected to this wire, so you can rewire it and it'll kill. You can go through it, but anybody else who goes through it will die. Well, as it is now, I will die. But if you go up to there, you can turn it off. So the guards don't really go and investigate. They have a little run around going, something's happened, but they don't come all the way up here and investigate. And there's like ledges, and if you look around, there's ledges all over the place, so you can decide on your route. And it's always worth looking around for stuff that it's just money. It's copper wire, but it just turns straight to money. Windmill operations there, so that tells you about that windmill. And the least interesting stuff. So he's an overseer. Let's see. Now if I break something, he will wake up and attack me. They're actually glass light fittings then, and if you blink, if I tried to blink through it, I would smash them, and he would then be woken up. As it stands now, I can sneak in. And then the options. One will just kind of like put him to sleep. R2 will kill him. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Of course, everyone's going to die. There we go, dead. Now in here, I think there's something. What's that? There's something of interest for us to read. I think there it is. I'll listen to.
Brianna Ashworth, curator of the Royal Conservatory. For a while, I believed
have a little look to make sure there's no nice in there. I don't think there is. But
something is happening that I don't understand. The overseers are the forward face of the Abbey, but equally important are our sisters from the oracular order. To be direct,
once you find
I suspect something is wrong within their sect.
Somebody's down.
Subtle changes to the types of proclamations they've been making.
They found somebody outside.
Small but troubling deviations.
Now, like I said before, I really like how this game looks. They've put so much time and effort into how it looks and the style. It's kind of like a
So Vice Overseer Byrne thinks Ashworth is interfering with the oracular order. If true, it's another reason she has to be eliminated.
But the detail they put into the buildings and stuff like that, it is amazing. I mean, you get these giant artworks here. Well, this isn't a giant one, but there's a bigger version of this. Basically, and it'll have a little description of what it is. I think that's like cards in the alley, called. But it just looks so good. You can pick up glasses and throw them to distract people. But just so much detail in everything. I mean, if you look at that, that actually looks really cool. Just the amount of effort they've put in is, you know, applaudable, very applaudable. So let's get back out, find them, and I'll be back in a second. Oink. What we'll do is cause some chaos, I think.
What?
So now, if I go there.
Damn!
We had a gunshot? What was that?
Let's cause some chaos.
Time to collect. We learned to deal with you. Right. What the? What is this?
There was. Where did? Am I going crazy?
See, this is what I meant by they're quite stupid. Really?
I thought.
I can just keep doing this. It's not a cheat. It's just what you
Impossible. Shit, lost it. Bad move.
See, you die quite easy. I'll leave it at that for this time. I shall do something a bit further on with more powers for you to look out and have a look. Thanks for watching. Bye.